Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and today I would love to review this wig for you, which is called Rae by René of Paris in the color Ice Blonde. Now, if you'd like to know how long she is, how the color is composed, what special features she has, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. So, Rae by René of Paris is a short, asymmetrical, wavy, low-density bob, I would say. And apart from that, the wig doesn't belong to me. It was part of a big surprise package that my dear friend and wig sister Tina sent to me recently, so I can try on and show you more styles from her personal collection, which is so great, and I'm so really grateful to her, because it's not that it goes without saying for someone to give away their whole wig collection, not at once, of course, but in parts, to someone to try on and maybe, change the style a little, the way I would wear them. And also, sending them by mail is also possibly dangerous. I mean, the parcel can get lost en route. You never know. And we all know that I am always showing just medical grade wigs. That can be pretty expensive. And we are not talking about those 20 to 50 bucks Amazon wigs or something alike. So I'm really very grateful I get the chance to try them all on and show you many more styles, because all the wigs I have ever reviewed, I have either purchased myself with my own funds or they were lent to me by my friends so I can show them to you. Until now, I have never received a wig from a wig shop or a manufacturer to show. Hopefully this will change at some point because it's getting a little expensive. And also, I would love to show you more colors than just the light and bright blondes I always show you, because that's what I wear, and of course I only buy wigs I wear myself. Now, once again, Tina, thank you ever so much for lending all your wigs to me. I'm really very happy and grateful. But back to Rae. Do I like her, and is this a style I would wear? To be honest, no, it's not. But let me explain it to you. So I do like bobs, I do like waves, I like shorter styles, I like blondes, and yet I just can't seem to like this one for several reasons. Now, for once, I don't like this length. It has a strange length. It just goes a little below the ears, not to the chin. It's not short, it's not long, it's not medium, it's just something in between, which I don't like, and for my taste, it has too little volume. I mean, it definitely is a low-density style, and it looks realistic, no doubt about it, but for my personal taste, it has just too little volume, too little waves on this side, and I also don't like this side. Of course, I wanted to show her to you open the way she comes, but first of all, what I would do, especially with this one, is tuck this side behind my ear, which I think looks way better, and at the same time it gets an even more asymmetrical look, and I already like her better like this. But apart from that, like I said, the length isn't really my cup of tea. I like them shorter or longer, but just not this length. But I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who really like the style, so I'm glad I can show it to you. Now, the second thing I don't really like is the color. Ice Blonde is described as an ash blonde base with white gold tip and highlights around the face. So it's definitely an ashy color, which I love, but to me the blonde is just too dark, and it's not completely ashy. I'm not really sure how white gold looks on hair fibers, but I suppose it gives it a warm touch, and yes, it does have this very light, rather platinum streak right at the hairline, but to me that's just not enough. I mean, it's highlighted around the face, but the rest of the style isn't highlighted, and I just don't like it. It does look natural. I've seen people who have just one streak of white or gray hair, but that doesn't make it better. So let's just call it a dark, dirty blonde, which isn't my cup of tea, but I hope you like this color, and I will show it to you in natural light in a bit. But let's talk about something positive, and that are the special features of this style. I really have to admit I'm very positively surprised about this lace front and monofilament part. And I can genuinely say it's the best lace front I've ever seen on a René of Paris or Noriko style. And I really mean that. It's not that I've seen a lot of them, since René of Paris or Noriko, which belongs to René of Paris, isn't really known for their lace fronts, I would say. I've seen one in the past and I think that one was horrible. So I was really surprised when I saw this one because I think this is really done beautifully. Now, let me show you the lace features from up close. As you can see, that lace front is really done very well. It's perfectly knotted. It's not too densely and not too lightly knotted. Of course, you can see the seam. It stops right here, but that's the same with all manufacturers. If you don't make the extended lace fronts, you're always going to see this. But as long as you don't pull up the hair, you can disguise the seam well. Now, I also love the highlights they brought to that hairline. And also the mono part is done really well. You can see through to my scalp or the wig cap I'm wearing underneath. So I'd say these features are done perfectly and I really can't complain about that. But I do want to emphasize this, that I'm positively surprised about these features. Now, please don't get me wrong. I really don't want to make this style all bad, since I'm sure there are many out there who love the style. Maybe it's your favorite style. You never know. I'm just saying it's not for me, but I'm glad I get to show it to you anyway. Now, I will show you the length all around the screen, so I won't have to bore you with any numbers, and we can talk about permatease next. Usually, René of Paris and Noriko styles have loads of permatease, which I don't mind. I really like permatease because I also like big hair, but this one really has very, very little permatease. There's none in the nape at all, since it's very short. And also in the back, I don't feel a lot of permatease. There's a little bit more on top, and also on the sides, but just very little. I would say it's just a basic application of permatease. It's not the pillowy, heavy kind. It's just what's needed. And like I said, it really is a very flat and low density style. Now, the fibers of Rae are regular synthetic, as I think all the styles from René of Paris and Noriko. I'm not really sure if they even have heat-defined styles. I've never come across one. But on the other hand, I have to say that Noriko especially and René of Paris have one of the best synthetic fibers on the market. And all my colleague reviewers out there agree on that René of Paris and especially Noriko fibers are known to be workhorse fibers, as they are often described, and are very durable. You can hardly ruin them, and they will last you a very long time and always look good. Actually, one of my first wigs was a Noriko, and I've worn her approximately 8 months each day, and the fibers still look good. Now, they're also not as shiny as other synthetics, and I'm not sure if this one has been washed, which also helps with the shine, so I can't really tell. But to me, these fibers look and feel very realistic and smooth. So I really like the fibers. Now let me show her to you from all sides, but with my hair open. I don't want to be criticized again for having a style tucked behind my ear for the whole review. I'm so sorry I did this in the past. I swear I won't do it again. I just like it better, especially on this style. Now, how do you like Rae? Do you like her? Do you have her? Would you wear her? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to know. When it comes to styling, I don't think there is a lot you can do with her except for tucking one side behind your ear, because she's just too short to clip up or something. Of course, you can always wear a headband or some accessories, some clips, and so on. But other than that, I think you can't do a lot of styling with her. But let's try her with glasses, as always. And of course, that's not a problem. There's hardly any permatease and enough room between the ears and the ear tabs to fit glasses. Okay, now let's go outside and have a look at that color in natural daylight. So, do you like the color? Is it maybe your favorite color? Who knows? I think it's not a bad color, it's just too dark for me. Now, last but not least, let's have a look at the cap from the inside. Okay, that was my review of Rae. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future videos, and there's a new one coming out each Friday at least. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I will gladly reply. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. It definitely is. It's definitely. Oops. It's definitely. And I already. So I guess that's just the way they. So I guess that's just your regular. So that's. I'm not really sure how. I'm not really sure how the light, what's it called? Light. Now, if you like the style or would like to see more from René of Paris and Noriko, why not check out this video, or maybe both?